guys, it is time for another episode in my alphabet series, and today we are going to be doing the letter E. Now, I don't have a lot for the letter E, and I was very surprised by that because I feel like every other letter has been so easy, but I'm like very limited in the things that I can use today. But I do feel like we have like a decent selection and that we're going to be able to get a pretty decent look out of this. Now, this is also going to be a collab. I think that these are so fun to do as collabs because everyone has different collections, so it's just really fun to see like which other makeup products will represent the same letter in someone else's collection. So this is a collab with my friend Kellie Nicole. If you guys are not familiar with her channel, honestly, her channel is like a replica of mine. Like, I feel like we do the exact same things. She does a lot of palette bingos, reviews, ranking videos, like basically the same kind of things that I do on my channel. And she loves colorful makeup. And the one thing that I absolutely love about her is just like how positive she is. I feel like with myself when I watch YouTube, like I watch YouTube as a way for me to kind of escape the real world, and I don't want to watch people who are constantly complaining about things and just being like negative and like bringing down the mood. Like, I want to watch people who are just, I don't know, positive, you know? And I feel like she's just very, very positive, and she always has a smile on her face, and she's just such a sweetheart. So you guys should absolutely go check her out. I will of course have her linked down in my description box as well as up in the eye. So let's get into this. So today I did not have a blush today that started with the letter E, so we're just gonna skip that, but let me show you the rest of the stuff that we do have to work with. So this is my little palette. I get these from Shop Miss A. They're super inexpensive. So these are the colors that we have to work with today. So again, I feel like there's like a theme with every single like letter, especially in my collection. Today we basically have like a bunch of greens and like purple. So this is going to be very Christmassy, I suppose. I mean, look at these colors. These are just like perfect for Christmas, but I think we should start with a highlighter. And this is a highlighter that I got from Bitter Lace Beauty. Bitter Lace Beauty is a small indie brand that's actually based in Las Vegas, which is where I live, and I thought that was so cool. Honestly, it was like the main reason why I decided to make an order with them, because I just thought it was so cool that they were like from here. So this is a highlighter that we're going to be using. This is in the shade Eel-ectric. Now these are very, very intense and like super, super glittery. So I don't know if you can see like just how intense that is. I'll give you a quick swatch here. But these are just so reflective and so nice. They are quite glittery though, but I'm gonna try to get like not too of an intense, what am I trying to say here? Not too intense application here. So I'm gonna take like a small kind of fluffy eyeshadow brush and we're gonna try to apply this. Like I said, these are very, very glittery, so it's basically just like putting glitter on your face, but I mean, you can probably see like the reflection is just beautiful. And I always feel like I get questions when I use these highlighters because they're just, I don't know, they're just really, really pretty. Now, I will say I normally use these as more of like a topper kind of highlighter because they are so glittery and they don't really have a base to them. And sometimes they have a little bit of a hard time like sticking to my face. So sometimes they lay a little bit better over something else. But since I didn't have any other highlighters that started with the letter E, this is just what we're doing. And I feel like, oh, I feel like that is really pretty. I wonder if you can actually see like how glittery these are, because these are something else. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with my Natasha Denona eyeshadow base. Are you sick of hearing me say that now? Because I feel like I'm just repeating myself every single time, but I also feel like, you know, if there is by off chance someone new watching my video, I feel like I should mention it every time because like the primer you use is like so important, at least to me it is, and I like to know what other people are using too. So if I am being repetitive, sorry about that, but it's just how it's gonna have to be. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out and then we're gonna get into this. I think I actually have like an idea of what I want to do today, which is kind of unusual. So let's see, I do think I want to do like a two-tone crease today. I'm thinking maybe like a three-toned even. I'm not really sure, but I definitely know I want to use this very bright green as well as this dark green. Not really exactly sure where I want to pull in this purple, but I do want to do something with the purple as well. And I also want to use this shimmer from Lethal Cosmetics because it's beautiful. So I think I'm just going to start off by taking the brightest of the greens here. This one is from Menagerie. It's called Eel-ectric. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop that like in the beginning of my crease there, like the first half or so. So I'm really just packing this on to make sure I get the most pigmentation as I can out of this color. And this is just so beautiful. I mean, oh, I just love this. So I actually think I want to make this into like a three-tone crease. So I'm going to take a little bit of this darker green too. This one is from Sydney Grace. It's called Evergreen. And I'm gonna go ahead and place that like in the middle of my crease there because I do want to transition into the purple, and I just feel like the transition is not going to be very nice if I just go from like that very light green to the purple, because those are going to get a little bit muddy if I mix them in together. But having like a bit of a transition color in between the light green and the purple, I think this is going to work a little bit better here. So I actually came back from LA yesterday. I was at my first ever like influencer event, which was honestly so awesome. Like, funny story how I ended up here. Maybe not really funny story for you guys, but I got an email like a month and a half ago, I want to say, from someone saying that Hannah Louise Poston invited me to like her blogger event, and I was like, wait, Hannah knows who I am? Like, I watch Hannah all the time. I don't know about you guys, but I really love her channel, even though, you know, we're both so different as creators and as people. But I think that's one of the reasons why I like watching her so much, because we are just so different and we do have like different opinions about things, and I just think that is very interesting. But anyway, so I got that email from like one of her friends asking if I wanted to come to the event, and I was like, you know what, like maybe that could be fun to like network and just meet new people and just, you know, take a little trip to LA, because I live so close that it was really just like a 45-minute flight and I was there, and I didn't really mind that. So I ended up going, and let me just tell you, I had the best time. Like, I met so many cool people. Samantha March was there. She is such a sweetheart. I mean, not that I would expect anything else, but I just loved meeting her. Like, it was just so cool to see someone that, you know, I watch so often, and just like to meet someone that you respect. It's just, I don't know, it was just really cool. And Laura May Beauty was there, which I love her as well. And I feel like we really hit it off. Like, she was like the one person that I knew was gonna be there that made me feel confident in going, because I just felt like, since I didn't know anyone else, I'd never talked to anyone else before, like knowing that she was gonna be there just made me okay with going by myself and not knowing anybody. And I was so right in that. I mean, honestly, she's so easy to get along with. Like, she is exactly what you would expect from watching her videos. I will of course link these people down below, but like, I just had the best possible time. But it was interesting as well to go to an event like that, because I feel like there were some people there that maybe didn't have like the best of intentions. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but there was definitely like one group who I felt like was only there to get like the goodie bag, and then they left. Because once the goodie bags were like given out, half of the people there just like left. They'd had enough. So I was like, that's very interesting. And you could definitely tell that there were like two kind of groups of people at the party. There were the people that like wanted to make friends, and then the people who just like wanted to be there to take pictures and stuff. And I don't know, I found it very interesting, but I had a really good time. And I'm just so glad that I was invited, because I never ever thought that I would get invited to something like that. So I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just in a really good mood today. So I'm next gonna go into the purple. This one is called Eel-ectric Purple. It is from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. And I'm gonna go ahead and place that in the outer corner of my eye here, as well as blend it into that green, just the tiniest amount. I don't want to blend these in together too much, because I don't want this to get too muddy. And I'm gonna go ahead and wing this out a bit as well here, and also put it in the outer corner of my eye. Definitely have a little bit of fallout with this shade here. Let's see if I can remove that. Definitely have a little bit of purple left on my face, but it's fine. But yeah, let me know if you guys want a video of me like unboxing the goodie bag that we got. I just don't know if I'm gonna have time to even put it up in December is the problem, because I have so many other things that just needs to go up, and I basically have the whole month planned out, but I can film it and then maybe I can put it up in like January or something, and just like, I don't know, I feel like that's not the kind of content that's gonna expire, you know, because it's not like it was a big event that a lot of people knew about anyway. It was just like a small event that was hosted for a small group of people. But I mean, the goodie bag was so amazing. Like, we got so many crazy things. Like, I'm just a little bit blown away by how many free products I have in my suitcase. Maybe I could do a video where I test out some of those products, like maybe that could be fun. I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to kind of bring some of those products into videos. I'm gonna go back in a little bit more with that green that I put in the middle here, and just make sure that the blend between the colors is looking okay. I'm also going to take those same colors and kind of bring them down to my lower lash line. So I'm first going to start off with the purple here on the outer part, and then I'm gonna do basically what I did in my crease on my lower lash line here. And then I think I actually want to do a cut crease today because I feel like I'm starting to crave doing a cut crease again, and it's been a while since I've done one, so I think I want to do like a half cut crease. And I just think that that's going to work out well with the colors that I plan on putting on my lid as well, because I don't really want to mix some of those into the colors that I have in my crease. I would like to just get a little bit of separation between them. But I just love this purple. This is such a good purple. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that cut crease. I'm gonna use my P. Louise base just because, I don't know, I just kind of like using this for cut creases, and I have it, and I don't like using it as my regular primer, so I just find that this is a good way to use this. And then I think what I'm going to do on my lid is I'm first going to go in with this lethal shadow. This one is in the shade Echo, which is a beautiful kind of watermelon red. And then I think I'm going to transition into this one from Cosmic Turtle. This is in the shade Ethereal. So I'm basically just going to layer these next to each other and make sure that all of the blends are looking good here. So I'm first going to start off by taking the lethal shadow here, and I am going to spray that because I just like doing that. And I'm going to place that in the middle of my lid here and just meet that up with the purple. And then I am going to go back in with that purple again afterwards just to make sure that the blends between the two are looking okay, but I'm going to try to fade this in beforehand. And then to finish off, I'm taking my Cosmic Turtle Cosmetics shadow in the shade Ethereal, and I'm going to be placing that basically on the rest of my lid here and just meet it up with the shadow that I just put down and just blend these two in together. So I actually want to focus a lot more on my single shadows and single shadows in general in the next year. So if you guys have any ideas that you would like to see me do using my single shadows, do let me know because I'm very open to ideas. I'm hoping to make it into like a weekly series where I just use my single shadows and do various things with them because I want to get more use out of them, and I feel like not enough people talk about single shadows, and single shadows is something that is just like so much fun to me, and I want to put more, you know, spotlight on them, even if they aren't like my most popular videos, but like I want to try to make single shadows more popular. So let me know if there's anything that you would like to see me do with my single shadow collection in the upcoming year, and I can absolutely do so. And these shadows are just blending in together so beautifully. I love how this layers over that red. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, I love this look already. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of that purple. I'm sorry if you hear the garbage truck outside, but it's just gonna have to do because I need to film and they need to do their job, so if it's loud, it's loud. So I feel like I'm having a little bit of like a bald patch here on the outer corner of this eye. I don't know if that is showing up on camera, and I have no idea how that happened because it's not happening on this side whatsoever. So I'm not sure if I can do anything to fix that. Maybe I will see if I can find another purple just so I can kind of like cover this up a little bit. I don't know what the deal with the shadow is. I mean, it's not the shadow's fault, it's definitely my eye because it's not doing it on this side, and I've never had that problem before, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my eyes, and then I'm gonna try to fix that while I do that. But I do want to put something in my waterline, and for once in my life I actually like pulled out the eyeliner so that I can use here. So I have 4 options. I basically have 2 green ones. I have this one from Collab, which is honestly probably what I'm going to use. This is Electric Daisy. I also have Electric Empire by Urban Decay. This is kind of like a glittery sort of eyeliner. I also have Electric by LA Girl, which is a blue. It's funny how all of the ones starting with E says electric. And I also have Exit by Colourpop, which is a white, but I think I'm definitely going to go with the green. I definitely could go with the blue. Like the blue could be really, really cool, but I feel like this is just going to tie the look in a lot more. So I'm going to pop this in my waterline. I'm going to finish off my look, and then I'll come back and we can do the lips together because I do have a couple of lipsticks that I want to try on. So I will be right back. Alright, so the eyes are all done, and to fix that little boo-boo that was going on the outer corner of my eye, I used a little bit more of these multi-chrome flakes from Beauty Bar Baby. I really love these, you guys. They are so fun. Like, I even brought them to LA for my trip and I used them at the event. They're just everything. This is in the shade Halley's Comet. Get used to seeing these in my videos because I can't stop using them, and I figured this was a good way to kind of cover up what was going on out here. Now, I definitely could have put this like all over my lids and it would have been so beautiful, but I didn't want to cover up like the whole eye look. But I'm really happy that I have them and that I decided to pull them out for this purpose. So is there anything else? Oh, I also put a little bit of the face highlighter in my inner corner because I just wanted to have a little bit of an extra pop in there. So those are the eyes all done, and honestly I was looking through all of my lipsticks earlier and I could only find 2 that started with the letter E, and thankfully they're both nudes, which I mean I do have a lot of nude lipsticks so I'm not really surprised, but I have one here from L'Oreal. I don't really love this formula, but it's in the shade Empower. Looks like this. And then I also have my Soarmate liquid lipstick in the shade Enchanted. I'm pretty sure this is what I'm going to use because I love this formula. It's just such a good lipstick. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on real quick, and I do feel like this is actually going to go with the look quite well here. It's not going to be Christmas look at all, but they can't all be holiday or Christmassy. So this is the completed look. Honestly, I love this. I think this looks so good. At close up, I do have a lot of glitter on my face from that highlighter, but I still think it looks really nice. I think the trick to this highlighter is to spray your face with some setting spray before you put it on. That way it would like stick, or put down some kind of a cream base underneath. But I mean, there could be worse things than having a ton of glitter on your face. So this is the look all complete. I can't wait to see what Kellie did. I cannot wait to watch her video. I'm so excited. I hope you guys go ahead and check out Kellie as well. And if you want to see some of the other videos that I've done in this series, I will pop a few up on the screen so you can keep watching those as well. And if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!